Greetings, family. So, yes, welcome. I really pray that everyone had a restful sleep. It's feeling rejuvenated. I'm going to be doing these guided breath work every Thursday. So, find somewhere comfortable to sit. I'm going to keep it relatively short. I am blessing Sishan. I just thought about you. Just thinking of Shu and the energy of Shu and breathing. And I'm about to drink some of my. And I also thought about you because I don't have any moss right now, so I wanted to do my lime ginger moss drink. So I'm just going to do chlorophyll and lime. And if you're going to do breath work in the rising when you first wake up, you have to be hydrated because water has a lot of oxygen in it. It helps to oxygenate the body. And when you're doing breath work, if you're not hydrated, you're not going to be able to move that breath through your body. Everything's going to be constricted. So you need to make sure you're hydrated whenever you do breath work. Especially the kind of breath work we're going to be doing today. We're going to be pumping our core. And you need that hydration in your muscles. And green automatically equals oxygen. So so to begin, you can do this at work if you can find somewhere to be, or if you're in a place where you don't care who's looking. Your health and vitality is very important. So just see what we're doing, and if you feel like you can do it in your work environment, I don't know what your work is, then join us. But I'm going to save the live so you can do it later too. So for this, you may want to grab a tissue or some cloth to wipe your nose, because we're going to be pumping our breath, and sometimes it causes different things to come out of your nose, especially if you haven't cleared your nasal passageway yet this rising. So you're going to find somewhere comfortable to sit with your legs crossed, and we're going to start by just taking a few deep breaths just to get oxygen flowing through our bodies. So we're going to inhale. We want our belly to expand. Exhale. Belly contracts. 3 more times at your own pace. Slow, deep breathing. So, as I've mentioned before, we want to be breathing with our diaphragm, which is living right here. Alright? And for this, we're going to be pumping our belly. This pumps our organs. Our organs are caged within here, and they're protected by our rib cage, by all of the layers of fat that we have. And our back area is protected by these bones, by these muscles. Our organs are protected in this area, and they're deep within our body. When we pump our belly, then we are massaging the organs. We are massaging the crystals that live within our body, because organs are crystals. They're living crystals within inside of us. So when we are pumping our belly, we're massaging the organs, We're getting blood to flow. We are helping the heart pump. The heart has to pump blood to the whole entire body, and it's a small muscle for a big job. So if we can start to learn how to pump our diaphragm, which is the second heart, considered the second heart, it's a bigger muscle and it can pump even stronger, so you're getting more blood flow, more vitality, more oxygen flowing through your body. If you have never done this breath work where you're pumping your belly may be tight because you're not used to using these muscles. It's important that you remember that this is a process, right? So the more that you do this, the more supple and fluid your belly will become, and the more you'll be able to do this pumping. So if it's hard for you at first, just go through the motions of it, respect where you're at, and know that if you continue doing it on a daily basis, it'll free up. And if you do this today and do it again tomorrow, you'll see a big difference in growth, because it can happen that quickly. The muscles just need to stretch. So we're going to do 3 rounds of this breathing, and we're going to do 3 different positions for it. The first position, we're just sitting here, and you want to do this breath work in increments of 3. So you can do it for 1 minute, 3 minutes, 6 minutes, etc., and building your way up. Excuse me. So to begin, you're going to just rest your hands on your knees, on your lap. You're going to take an inhale into your belly, and on the exhale, you're going to start pumping your belly towards your spine, and you're going to pump as fast as you can, but make sure that you're going at a pace that you can maintain. So if you're going too fast and you get tired quickly, that's not a good pace. You want to go fast enough that's at your optimal where you can keep it. All right? So we're going to inhale, exhale, and start pumping. And I'll be your guide to let you know. If you feel like you need to stop and it's too much for you, I encourage you to try to keep pumping. And if you need to stop, take a big inhale and continue the pumping until I say it's time to finish completely. All right, so inhale through your nose. Exhale, pump. And it's like you're blowing something out of your nose, like a bug's in your nose. Keep going. Keep going. Don't stop. Keep going. Pump, pump, pump. Drop your shoulders. A little bit longer, keep going. All right, inhale. Up to your head, inhale. And exhale, drop everything down. And just breathing your normal breath. And in this moment, you may feel really relaxed. You may feel things releasing in your body. When we're pumping our blood and when pumping our body and our breath like this, we're going into something called cellular respiration. And the cells can release any old things they don't need through us breathing like this. So that was the first little sample and practice round, all right? We're going to do 3 rounds of that, a little bit longer. And each round, we're going to do a different position. So for the first round, we're going to do what we just did again, just with our hands on our lap. And you want to pump on that exhale. You're blowing out of your nose as if something's tickling in your nose, trying to get it out of your nose. And this is going to be difficult at first, especially because most people breathe from their chest primarily, yes. And this is getting you entrained to breathe from your belly. So if this is difficult for you at first, that's great. because this is going to be the thing that helps retrain you to breathing through your belly. All right? So let's do this again. Remember, you're pumping your belly towards your spine, and that's what's propelling the air out of your nose. And you don't need to think about the inhale because your lungs are divine. They automatically bring air in. You don't have to do anything. You need to be focusing on that exhale, pushing your belly towards your spine. All right? And on that inhale, you're just releasing the belly out, and air will come into your nose. Okay? So let's just take 2 deep breaths to begin. In through your nose, deep into your belly. Helping to stretch your belly out, especially if you're not used to breathing from your belly, and then exhale, pulling your belly in. Just get used to feeling these muscles. Inhale, poking your belly out. Exaggerating that motion so you can feel it, and then exhale, pulling your belly in towards your spine. And you're going to take another inhale. Imagine inhaling in, and then on your exhale, you'll pump. Find the pace that works for you. Keep going. Keep going, don't stop. Keep going. Even if it's hard, keep going. A little bit longer. 3, 2, 1. Inhale, up your spine to your crown. Inhale, inhale. And exhale, releasing everything. Closing your eyes. Letting all that new energy you just moved integrate into your body. Just breathing. This will help muscles that have a hard time relaxing, relax. So you may feel yourself relaxing more and more each time. All right, round 2. For round 2, we're going to bring our hands into our heart center, to our ma'at center. We're going to inhale. As we're inhaling, we're going to bring our hands up with our thumbs out. Bring our hands up so it looks like our thumb is like this. And you want your thumb to be stretched out as much as you can. Your thumbs represent your lungs. They kind of look like your lungs, right? So you're going to make a fist and stretch your thumbs out as much as you can throughout this whole round that we're doing, because that's going to be stretching your lung meridian and opening up your lungs. So we're going to start here. When we inhale, we're going to inhale our hands up to our side, stretching our arms out to the side, dropping our shoulders, and we're going to be pumping from this position, all right? It's important to make sure that your arms are not up like this. As you do the breath work, your shoulders will rise. Keep in mind to drop your shoulders through this whole practice, all right? So come to your sitting position. Just getting into your normal breath for a minute. Dropping your shoulders. Your chin also may come forward as you're breathing. Remember to tuck your chin back throughout this breath work as well. Remembering to dropping your shoulders as you need to. Tucking your chin back if you feel it coming forward. Keeping the integrity of your posture through this whole round, all right? So you're going to place your hands together in your heart center, pressing your palms together, activating that energy in your hands, pressing your thumbs into your heart space, making 2 fists, inhaling your arms up, and pumping. Keep going. Dropping your gaze, focusing on your first eye, right in the center. Pumping. Keep going. Stretching your arms and your thumbs. A little bit longer. 3, 2, 1. Bring your arms up over your head, inhaling. Touching your palms together, inhaling. And exhaling, bringing your palms down to the center, to your heart. Closing your eyes. Breathing your normal breath. Letting all that energy integrate and slowly dropping your hands down to your palm, to your lap. Closing your eyes and just feeling your body for a minute. Remember, you've been pumping those crystals, those organs in your body. You've released energy from them. You've released oxygen to your body. You've gotten your blood to flow. You've gotten oxygen to your brain. So let all that energy integrate. So for the third round, you're going to come to sit on your knees. All right? If that's comfortable for you, that's ideal. You're going to be sitting right down on your legs. If that's not comfortable for you, you can remain cross-legged, all right? If you do sit on your heels, like I'm doing, your back is going to arch out. You want to tuck your pelvic bone in a little bit, all right? So that your spine is straight and you don't have an overarch in your back. The spine is the pillar down the center of our body, all right? It's an energy channel, and if it's crooked or curved, that energy channel is bent. We want it to be straight, all right? So that the energy can flow optimally. So for this one, we're going to be bringing our hands into this motion, into this posture, all right? Imagine that your pointer fingers are these antennas that are sending energy out, all right? Because what we're going to be doing is we're going to inhale, bringing our arms up over our head, keeping this posture, keeping our thumbs out. Remember that our thumbs are our lung points. And we're going to squeeze our arms towards our head, and we're going to be pumping from this position. When I count down 3, 2, 1 for that last inhale, you're going to inhale and stretch everything up to the sky. And then we're going to exhale and bring everything down. Okay? So that's how this round is going to work. You can come off your heels for a minute if you've been sitting on them. Just get some blood flow. And sit back. And we're going to begin. Bringing your hands to your heart center. Crossing your fingers over into that position. Inhale up. Arms squeezing your head, keeping them to your head, and begin pumping. Keep going. Dropping your gaze. Focusing on your first eye. Keep going, don't stop. A little bit longer. 3, 2, 1. Inhale up to the sky. Inhale, 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 and exhale. Bring your palms slowly down your body to your lap, all the way to your lap. Keeping your eyes closed, come back to sitting in lotus position with your legs crossed, keeping your eyes closed. Just breathing your normal breath here. Letting all that energy settle into your body. You may be sweating, you may be releasing sweat. This is that cellular respiration happening. That's all that energy and waste from your cells being released. Now we're going to just do some deep breathing for a minute, all right? So you're going to take a big inhale into your belly, and then a slow exhale out of your nose. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Continue this breathing. Inhale. Exhale. Continue breathing, and for each exhale, I want you to follow your exhale to the end. Just have your consciousness follow your exhale. Follow it all the way to the end. Relaxing your shoulders, relaxing your face, relaxing your inner eye. Breathing. You may notice that at the end of each exhale, there's a tiny pause right before you inhale again. You may notice that that pause gets longer the deeper you get into your breathing. That pause, that empty space, is that space of hetep, of peace. That's the space of nothingness, of nothingness, the void. Continue breathing just for a few more rounds, trusting that you're in the right place. There is no rush. Knowing that this time for yourself is self-love, self-care. Just take 2 more slow, deep breaths at your own pace, following that exhale. When you're ready, you can slowly open your eyes, but keep your gaze low. And we're just going to end with a little bit of energy medicine, okay? So first, just pull your traps. Pull your hands up to your shoulders and pull forward like this. Have your hands hooked like this. We hold a lot of energy in our shoulders, especially when we're doing the breath work that pumps our abs. Our shoulders may go up, especially if we're used to breathing from our chest. And if you do breathe from your chest primarily, then your shoulders will be tight, because you want to be breathing using your diaphragm muscle to pump. But when you're breathing from your chest, you're using your chest muscles and your shoulder and neck muscles to breathe. So it becomes very tight. So the next thing you're going to do is you're going to hold down your shoulder on your right side and then lean your head over to the left. And you're going to feel a stretch. Stop at whatever point you feel tension and then take a deep breath there. Exhale, try to stretch a little more. Breathing into your neck, into your shoulder. And then come up to center. Do the other side, pressing down on your neck, pressing down on your shoulder, on your traps, and then leaning your head to the opposite side. Breathing. This is called a pin and stretch. Okay, and then coming back to center. And we're going to do another stretch. You're going to press your fingertips right into the center of your head, into your forehead. Pressing in, inhaling, and then as you exhale, pull your fingers out as if you're opening up your first eye space, your head, your crown. Do that a few times, working your way up to the top of your head, opening up over your hairline to the top of your head, down the back, just opening up the center of your crown. You're opening up all the way down to the back of your neck. And opening up the back of your neck, same way, down to your shoulders. And then come over your shoulders, place your hands over your heart with your thumbs touching. Closing your eyes for a minute and just feeling the heaviness of your hands on your heart. And just breathing here for a minute. Your hands are electromagnetic tools, so in this moment you are sending energy and vitality to your heart. And you are deserving of this love. It is necessary to give yourself this love and this charge. And you can stay here in this place for as long as you need to, just feeling into your heart energy. And I'll see you next time, family. Blessed love.